Hello everyone, welcome to Mama Jo's Kitchen, or welcome back. Hey, it is a wet, dreary, cold day out there. Hey, I'm probably going to give you guys hopefully 2 recipes today. I'm getting ready to go over to my daughter-in-law's house. She hasn't gotten off of work yet, and we're going to do a Christmas dessert together. And it's one of those that doesn't travel well, so I'm taking all the ingredients over to her house. So hopefully I'll get that uploaded for you all tonight. You might not get to see the finished product because it needs to set up in the refrigerator, but we'll be able to get it put together and show you how it's done, and you'll get to see the secret, very surprising ingredient that really makes this dessert set apart from just about any other dessert maybe you've tried when it comes to the Jell-O department. But what do I have for you today? This one is going to come together really quick and easy. This is something that's really good to take if, you know, it's winter time. A lot of people like to make chili. They like to make, you know, soup. And if you're going to a gathering, you know, these are delicious. And there's many, many names for this. So let me tell you some of the names. I've heard them called cowboy crackers. I've heard them called swamp crackers. I've heard Alabama firecrackers, seasoned crackers. But I think the majority, you'll see they're called firecrackers. And I think the fire part is because it has a little bit of heat, a little bit of spice. But you might be like me and you don't like spicy food. You can leave that part out and not, you know, have the heat, but I can tolerate it. So if I can tolerate a little bit of heat with these, you might like to try it. And you can use different kinds of crackers in this. I'm happen to have whole grain saltine crackers. You're going to need a whole box. Comes with 4 sleeves in it. And you're going to need a gallon size baggie. Now you could go with a larger baggie, but I find, because I've made these the last couple years, and to me a gallon size bag is a tight fit, but I can get them all in there. And I like that there's not a lot of room, so when you go to turn your bag every now and then to help the seasoning and you know, the liquids to move around, they don't spread out too much. So I think a gallon size, make sure you get yourself a good gallon size bag that has a good seal on it. And you're going to need oil. Now that is something that you can decide for yourself what kind of oil you want to use. I know a lot of people don't like canola oil because they don't think it's good for them, but that's what I have. That's what I've used in the past. We like it. So you can use vegetable oil, you could use olive oil. You know, olive oil is more expensive. You probably want to stick with a neutral oil. I've not tried butter. I heard some people try butter. And trust me when I say, because everybody asks this question, do they get soggy? They do not get soggy. For some reason, when you use the saltine wheat crackers or the white crackers, they stay crisp. I don't know how. So it's optional. Some people will take the crackers and put them on a baking sheet and they'll stick it in the oven for 250 degrees for 15 minutes. I don't do that, and I know a lot of people that do not do that. But feel free to do what you what you want to do for you and your family. But I'm omitting that part because I don't think it's necessary. I have one son that loves these. He could take a whole bag home and just munch on them every day. Now these will be good up to about a week. You can keep these for about a week setting out. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get our dry seasonings all put in this bag first. And the star of the show is going to be ranch. And if you have spicy ranch, if you're one of those people that like things extra spicy, go with the spicy ranch. But I'm going to, since I've got this, I'm going to use this. And we really like the spice, the ranch seasoning. So I'm going to go in with, I know y'all can't see me, sorry. You know, sometimes when it sits in the jar, it kind of will cake up a little bit. Here's 1 tablespoon. There's 2 tablespoons. Okay. There's 3. Okay, we want some onion powder. My little measure was hiding on me. I think I'm going to do a teaspoon. Now, the ranch does have a little bit of onion and garlic already in it. So I'm just going to go with 1. I think I'm making a little bit of a mess here. After I already ran the vacuum in here. Here's the garlic. Have you ever had firecrackers or swamp crackers or whatever you call them? And they can be made so many ways with many different seasonings. Okay, these are the red pepper flakes. I'm going to have to, whoops. Yep, I'm making a mess here on the floor. Okay, I'm going to have to sweep up some red pepper flakes. All right, I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons. Now you could do more or less, depending on your taste. Michael, do you want some seasoned salt in there, or do you think we don't need it? He says he don't think we need the seasoned salt. I know it's got a little bit in there. I'm going to add some dill weed because I happen to have it. Hope that's not too much. Maybe I should go with a half. No, I'll find out. Do you think a teaspoon's too much or a half teaspoon? I'm asking my husband. Of the dill weed. You think I should do a teaspoon or half a teaspoon? He says a teaspoon. All right. We'll find out if that's too much or not. Like I said, these, you know, you can do this up to your preference. Now, there are other things you could add in here if you wanted to. I've heard that some people add a little bit of a smoke seasoning to theirs. I heard some people add a little Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to play it safe today, and I'm just going to go ahead and add this oil. I have 1 and I think it's 1/3. Yeah, I've got 1 1/3 because I have found that if you do 1 2/3, it seems like it's a lot of oil. If you only do 1 cup, it's not quite enough to coat all of the crackers. So I'm kind of going in between. So pour the oil in next. Okay, just hold your bag and mix. Just take your fingers and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get all that dry ingredients mixed in there really well into the bottom of the bag. Okay, now I have the crackers over here. And I should have already had the bags open. You have to open them a good bit here on the end to get them to dump in there. There we go. And just go ahead and get them dumped in there. I had a box earlier that I opened up. I got these from Walmart. And I was really disappointed because the crackers were crushed up. A lot of them were crushed up. Let's see. Now I got that open, but they didn't want to dump out. There we go. Like I said, no need to bake these or anything. Now they will fit. Just give them, you know, shake it down a little bit. Like I said, I like the tight fit because if the bag's too big, you know, I don't think that the seasonings. There we go. Now carefully, see I'm kind of shaking it down. I'm going to close the bag up. And here's where the magic happens. Turn it upside down. And shake the bag around. You want that oil and seasonings to distribute all through this bag. And what you'll want to do is you'll set your bag down like this. And you'll go, walk away, and next time you come back to the kitchen, turn it up on its end like that. See how all that's drizzling down the side of the bag? And then you go back through, just every now and then, turn it. And that seasoning is going all throughout there. I don't know if you all can see that. Maybe if I bring it up to you. You can see it running. See it? It's moving. And I'm telling you, trust me, they don't get soggy. They stay crispy. Now, of course, it's kind of a wet cracker, but they don't mush on you. And that's all there is to it, folks. And I'm telling you, you give that a taste and tell me if they're not really good. They will not last long. I think that the next time I buy crackers, I'll go back to the saltine crackers, because you can use like Cheez-Its and there are other crackers you can use, but from my understanding is the oil will not absorb as well in those crackers as they do with these. Okay, folks, I'm getting ready to pack up and head over to my daughter-in-law's house and do that other video, and I hope that I'll get that uploaded to you all. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And if I don't, you know, I'm wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.
How you doing, YouTube? Here to taste test the firecrackers. Tangy, zesty, a little bit of heat, like overbearing. A great like appetizer, something if you got like cheese and stuff like that out for the holidays. We're just eating it right on its own.
Soup.
Soup.
That's what they're made for, to go with soup.
Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make you some of these and give them a try. They're really good. You'll like them. Have a good night. Thank you.